Hi, and thank you for watching our video on YouTube, which has been upgraded by me, my channel, with more people than before, and BitChute, which is rolling around fine, and of course archive.org if you want to download my video, edit it, put it back up in whatever context. It, of course, is positive, I hope. My name is DJ Chris. I'm your host. TargetedWest.com is the channel. It's the 35th call of our conference work group, and it's a Sunday night call. And if you want more information, go to TargetedWest.com, down to the info blog, and it tells you everything you want to know. Now, I am not violent. I'm apolitical. I don't push any rhetoric that's either dis, or misinformation. So, no, I'm not in that business. Everything I talk about is referenced by a video or an article gleaned off of a website or YouTube or BitChute or what have you. And I screen everything just to make sure it's not bad. And then sometimes I just do it raw and let whomever sends me messages to my DJ Chris at TargetedWest.com email, where you can send leads to or give me suggestions, positive ones, of course. But anyway, we're going to start with the show. It's 11/27/2022. It's the Thanksgiving weekend. It is 6 p.m. now. And we're going to start with the first message to you is the yearly Christmas internet outages. You'll notice that your internet is not going to work as well because they're going to give priority to the money transactions over the Twitter transactions and such. So do expect watching this to have some type of interference. I may have interference with the show. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I've been hit by my V2K telepathy, the terrorist in my head, which is why I'm here, to figure out why. And they've been going on and on and on with me. I mean, seriously, they even went over my music today. I was trying everything to drown them out. And they do not want me to talk about the Ravenclaw by Raytheon. The Ravenclaw is being used in the public forum in the Bay Area, and they're basically testing it on people using a cell phone as the interface, and then the device is nearby, and it sends out waves, Havana syndrome waves. They threatened me, threatened my life several times today, not to disclose this, but it's called the Ravenclaw by Raytheon. It's used in the Bay Area. They have an office in the Bay Area, and that's what they're doing to the civilians around here, testing it on people. And I have somebody that may be coming in tonight that's had it done to them. So we'll see when that person arrives. Till then, I'll keep speaking. So, yeah, the Ravensclaw is augmented battlefield management for electronic warfare operations. It's an EWPMT technology, which is an acronym for an electromagnetic weapons management. And basically my telepathy said that it's a matter of national security that I keep this a secret and not divulge the details of it, and that other countries are involved in it too, and that I may be causing trouble and all this rhetoric in my head today. So out of respect, so I don't become a bad U.S. citizen, I won't say too much. But what I will tell you to do is go to my TI Club 3 page at twitter.com, which is still working, believe it or not. And I put the Ravenclaw video on there from the TI event, August 29th of 2019. And that video is there for you to listen to, and you can listen to the person directly, and they'll talk about it. and they just said I did good. So next subject matter is a worldwide humming from the underground. People are reporting a humming sound all over the United States and the world, and no one knows what it is. I made a little funny guess. I said it was underground tunnels being dug, but it couldn't be all at the same time, and they probably have those already. So what is it? Is the earth crying to us? Everybody says it's underground where the noise is coming, so something's going on. People say there's mole people under there. So everybody's going on about the noise of vibration. So I put the article about it on my TI Club 3 page on twitter.com, so that you'll have the ability to read the article yourself and check it out. Okay, we'll see everybody's coming in. Looks like a good crowd. Someone says in the chat room that your wave of torture starts with a hum, and some people are getting the tinnitus in their ears, which is causing the humming type of tinnitus, or light high-pitched type tone, which I get. Oh, so you get both of them. Wow. So what is this humming? Is it part of the Gwen underground network? Is it HARP? Are they trying to change the Schumann resonance 7.83 to something else? What are they doing? It's food for thought. Anyway, my name's DJ Chris. I'm your moderator, and we're in beautiful Lodi, California. The temperature right now is 51 degrees Fahrenheit. And we have a couple of kittens in the RV right now that we're going to put up for adoption that showed up one day on Thanksgiving. And so that's crazy. And they've been staying in here, so we're going to find them a home. The rescue lady that rescues kittens says she's out of money, so we'll try to hook her up with the lady that's in Hollywood that's father was the Rockford Files actor, James Garner. So we've sent her a message to see if she can help this local lady get her cat business back in order, because she's got 20 cats now. She can't take any more in. So it's a cat bugaboo, but we're solving it. And that's what I do as my side passion, is rescue cats and find them homes, get them healthy. So anyway, yeah, the worldwide hum is very, very much a scary situation to have vibrating under your home and keeping you awake and not allowing you to sleep. That it just, and they said it changes frequency too, which is kind of odd. So that's one of the subjects you can talk about in the call. Hello, Nancy. Hey. And I'm blind. Plus, I don't have my sunlight anymore. The daylight savings time changed my daylight light. So anyway, it's 10 after. And we are, of course, hanging out in the TI chat room and conference, the only one on Sunday. I think there's a new one by the legal lady, and I think Roy E. Cups is still doing, or will be doing again, his show. This is a really important message, is that one of the contributors to TargetedWest, or TW conference, sent me an email today showing me, in the email they sent to Dr. James Giordano, and I used the Photoshop and redacted it severely and just had the body of it and put it on Twitter, and everybody went ape on it. And I didn't say who it was that's talking to him, but he responded back very shortly with 3 suggestions as to what your doctor should do in the event that you think you have Havana syndrome and you want to go to your primary care physician and report it, and you need to know what to say to them, some guideline or something, and he gave it to this person. Oh, you're in cat heaven now? Yeah, you'll be in cat heaven to know that we cooked for them today. We cooked chicken and flavored it with bouillon and put a little olive oil for their coat. Yeah, we're a kitty cat city over here. And when I see the rooms picking up, it's the Sunday call with DJ Chris. So, yeah, a contributor to this call was contacted, so I got an exclusive and I posted it and got a lot of action. And a lot of people were very happy to hear that. So, there's hope. There's a communications method. People aren't hiding. People are talking about things openly. And Len Ber did an interview with Concrete, and he just did one right now with the Matrix Mind group, and Matthew Matrix on Twitter at Matthew_Matrix. And he did an event with him, and that's broadcasting on my TI Club 3, and we went ahead and posted it. And he's get the telepathy and the Havana syndrome, so it's both interconnected. It's not separate at all. And he's Len Ber is talking to this new group, the Matrix one, and it's a 2-hour video. It's well worth watching. It just came out on Friday. And then, of course, you got the episode 160 of Concrete on YouTube, which hopefully doesn't throttle or keep it from being searched, as the Ravenclaw video had been hidden in my own channel, which is now YouTube whatever.be/@ TargetedWest show. They now have an @ for everybody's channel, so mine is a personalized @ TargetedWest show. And you can watch all my videos on there. And it's getting more action than my BitChute account. And all I did was change a few things around, so I may have tricked the algorithm, I'm not sure, but they're throttling me, and they're keeping my videos from the internet. So I changed my wording, and we'll see what happens. I think I may have tricked them. I may have had the wrong words, too. It may not have been them, so we can't completely blame them. But on that Ravenclaw video I was talking about, no, you can't get on there. You cannot get on there. You cannot get the video to come up. I did an article about the Freemason handshake, which is on my TI Club 3 Twitter page. There are several different handshakes that the Freemasonry do. And, of course, I put an article describing exactly what they do and their handshakes and their foot movements that they do and their sayings that they say to call out to each other. Of course, I mentioned how to find me. It's TI Book Club, and it says Targeted West DJ Chris now on YouTube, so you should be able to find me on there. Next, we have a ditty from the FBI, the director of the DHS and the Ray guy at the FBI. Both of them were grilled about text censorship. I think at Congress or Senate. I didn't quite get that. I didn't really watch too much of it, but they're getting the heck grilled out of them because of the DHS wanting to censor our internet and other groups of the military and alphabet agencies want to do the same, if everybody's censoring the internet in different ways, there'll be no internet left. Next is extremely important. Amy Holm has software available coming out that can detect where the signal is of who's harassing you and who it is. And she says this software, through one of my contributors, says it should be out for people, and you'll be able to detect where your signals are coming from. And that's Amy Holm. So if you've got a way to contact her, I don't have her email handy, you should give her a shout and see if you can get on that list to try that software out. Because if you can triangulate where it's coming from, you'll have an advantage, and you'll be able to document it and take screenshots and prove it. So please, if you have a chance to contact Amy Holm, she has new software that can identify where signals. I didn't get if it was B2K or the Havana syndrome. Probably either one or both. Next is, oh yeah, there it is. Her website, Amy Holm's website, is www.amy'saudios, AIMEESAUDIOS.com is her website. That's www.amy'saudios.com, AIMEESAUDIOS.com. Hello, Mr. B. Hi. My kitty cat visiting. Usually don't come by to visit. Giving me a hard time earlier. We think that's the father of the cats. I'm getting any ideas, mister? No, thank you. He's next on the list to get neutered and find a home. The next thing is, before we go into open mic, the good, bad, and ugly of Thanksgiving article I put on Twitter. You know the Thanksgivings you've had in the past, and you know some have been good and some haven't been so good. The drama happens and you have families together, especially when it involves money or politics and or COVID status or something. So that's an article about the history of the Thanksgiving and how they slaughtered 98% of the American Indians, indigenous people. So if you're going to do, hey Whitey, so if you're going to do Thanksgiving, do it for your friends and your family as a way to get together and bond and heal. That's what it's for. So I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, whether you were alone or with family. I hope it was good. We have a lot to be thankful for. We've made it this far, haven't we? So I mentioned Matrix Mind with Len Ber. Again, that's a video called Matrix Mind with Len Ber that came out on Friday. It's on my TI Club 3, or you can look for it on YouTube. And it's Matrix Mind with Len Ber. And it's a follow-up to the Concrete interview with a different group that follows Concrete. And then last, before we go to open mic, we have, which helps me, the Václav Havel, who is a very big industrialist. And he has 3 steps to being apolitical. And I put that on the Twitter page. I'm going to, if Jax is here, do a *6, Jax. I don't see you in the screen. But if you're here, do a *6. going to switch to open mic now. Let me change mode, *6, and you can join in. Well, hello, it's open mic. How is everybody tonight? If you have any suggestions, anything you want to say, or any announcements, or you need to talk about your targeting symptoms and you're being tortured, come on in and talk. It's open mic. I'm going to take a little break. Okay, well, it's open mic. You can come in anytime you want. Here's a Twitter article I put on my feed, TI Club 3. The benefits of walking on calmsage.com. That's CALM Sage, SAGE.com. That breaks down all the benefits of walking, which I have not done in 3 days, and I feel like crap because of it. I just haven't felt like it. Open mic. I'll interweave these topics as we go. Open mic. Laura, are you here? Laura, you want to say hi? I think I saw Laura, but I don't see Laura.
Hey, what's up?
There you are. Hello, how are you? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was okay. It was okay. I wasn't invited to my family's house. They're not allowed to use my name anymore or speak about me at all. So that kind of shook me. So I spent Thanksgiving alone, but it was good. I watched the parade, and I made my little souffle like I always do, and it didn't fall, so that was fabulous. Other than that, I'm doing okay. It's really a shit show out there lately, and I'm having a hard time. In fact, a lot of us are having a hard time here. So
I agree. My family met 2 exits down. They all drove 100 miles to all go meet up, but they know I'm 1 exit or 2 away, and they didn't invite me. But it's just the immediate family, and their mother just died, my aunt. So, but they've been doing that to me for years. One time they drove 130 miles to go to Santa Cruz to be 3 exits from me. So they don't like me because my dad ripped them off in 1955, and they don't forgive.
Yeah, I'm sure they have their reasons, but actually my dad was sat down and firmly talked to about using my name in the house because it just sets off something in my sister's brain. Like what? The truth? Anyway, who knows?
That's what this calls for, is to talk about stuff. So go ahead, keep going. Yeah, I feel like crap. And she didn't even call me back. Damn her.
Oh. Well, it's ridiculous. The amount of help but that's not why you do it. Still, you'd think that you would be invited to Thanksgiving dinner, but that's okay.
Yeah, but on my benefit, I already had Thanksgiving planned. I have my own family, my mother-in-law, and Matt Guyver, and the cat, so I'm good. They have their own family, I have mine, so we're all good.
Yeah.
We had a tri-tip, and we had tri-tip and turkey leg.
Right on. I usually do deep fried turkey. I didn't do anything this year. I was hoping to be somewhere, but I wasn't. That was okay. Just get through it. I know holidays are awful, and I talk to a lot of us here just that had a really, and are still really having a hard time. But
is your family Mormon?
my family is Mormon.
Okay, I understand why they're doing that then. They like to disown a lot.
They do. And they just erase you. Well, this is more than that. It's even my, the youngest member of my family. She said the other day to Grandpa, Grandpa, you can't have lunch with Laura. She doesn't exist. What the hell? And I can picture her saying it too. And she's very aware
that is awful.
She's very aware. You know, I helped watch her when my sister was going to school for many days. You know what I mean? We had extensive conversations when she was 5 and 6. Come on. Now she believes I don't exist.
Do they know you're targeted? Do they know you're targeted?
And no, I don't talk to him about this. My dad found it once. Pardon?
I think someone had their mic open. Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
It is, yeah. This is Michelle from Oklahoma.
Come on in, Michelle.
Hi. Who's on here?
Just me, DJ Chris, the moderator, Laura, my friend, and you, my friend. Hello.
Oh, hi. How are y'all doing?
Hey, new. Come on in, new person. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going through it too. Almost
so
5 years.
How long have they? 5 years for you? It's been 21 for me. 21 for me in January, and I get the V2K in the head. I get the telepathy, and they zap my foot today.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were yelling at me about something. They didn't want me to talk about a topic on the call.
No, of course not. Nope.
So this is a perfect call. This is the perfect call. This is a V2K telepathy synthetic dream call too. Do you get the dreams like I do?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not sure if they're just my dreams because I get very, very vivid dreams anyway.
Yeah.
But they've been in my dreams a lot lately. I don't know if that's coincidence or because I hear them all the time, 24/7. I hear them talking to each other about me and what they're going to do, search warrant. They have me in their
mind. Yeah, it's a hive mind. Yeah. They're all in a group watching you and talking about you.
Yeah.
Which I got over after a few years because I can't. They just say the same crap, and they watch you do everything private. Watch your private stuff. Yep. They watch everything and make comments.
Shower, bathroom. Yep.
Do they get louder when you turn the shower? I get louder voices when I turn the shower on. That's been going on for years.
When the water's on.
Yeah.
When the water or the air conditioning or when the water or air conditioning or something's on, it's much louder.
You just verified that you are definitely getting V2K. That's my test. You passed the test.
Oh, really?
You are a V2K victim. Yeah, because it amplifies with the water or the motor on the AC.
Oh.
My theory is that it's some type of physics. The physics of the movement of the water, the pressure, and the physics of the electronics or the motor moving makes it louder.
Right. It picks it up and the frequency and all that.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Wild
24/7.
Yeah, 24/7.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
How do you cope?
Just tune in with my pets, my 2 cats I've had for 9.5 years. Music. I meditate too, but music. I have music on all the time.
That really helps. Laura, did you have any questions for Michelle?
Yeah. I don't know her very well. I haven't known her very.
No.
So, questions for my heart goes out to you. I know that this is the worst thing anybody's ever gone through, no matter who you are.
Yeah. Yeah. How long have you been going through it?
Since I was 7. So 40
Oh,
years.
wow. Goodness.
This next year. But I have been able to work this year. There's some very big things that have changed this year for me. The physical is really good still. So just trying to get through it day to day.
Yeah.
You know, but it's been a really long life.
Yeah, Mine's been almost 5 years, but it started in 2018 when the people that moved down below me started stalking and terrorizing me. I didn't even know what gang stalking was then, and I didn't realize. And eventually I moved out of that apartment and left everything I owned there because they were threatening to torture my 2 pets and myself. But they followed me everywhere I moved to. And about a year and a half ago, they changed it to that they were informants and affiliated with law enforcement and have me under investigation. And 24/7, they're talking about they have a search warrant and warrants for me to forcibly enter the residence I'm in, and that they have obtained their judge's signature in a backroom deal for custody of my pet.
They do that to me too. They said the police will be here at 6:00 in the morning, and they did it to me. They've done that to me for 20 years. They say the police will be here.
Oh, yeah.
Like every day.
Yeah.
When you moved out of your apartment and left your stuff, are you sure that the same people followed you who were harassing you in the apartment? Because, a lot of people like myself, if I went to California, I just plain get harassed. I never saw a familiar face.
Yeah.
But did you for sure see familiar faces?
Well, it's not. I've tried to call them out and face me one-on-one, but they never do that. It's that I hear the 2 particular voices that were my neighbors that started this, and that's the ones that I hear 24/7. I hear them 24/7 like they never sleep, though. So
some of it's AI chatterbot, and it's modified. It's a recording loop. They do that to me too.
Yeah, because
they can't. There's no way a human can talk that much, and they have such
to
great
sleep
timing,
sometimes,
don't they? The music stops. It's like musical chairs. Boom! There they are.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's a little computer and it's a little human. It's a little bit of both.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. Yeah, and I've got over 50 police reports with the local police with their names on it, all that stuff, and police, and then also the DA I talked to verified I have no warrants or charges, which I knew that, but they verified that, and they said that they're just trying to scare me. The DA is aware of what gang stalking is. And they're trying to scare me, but they are also capable of anything if they think they can get away with it. I know that.
Yeah, mine started with the DA. My DA lived across the street from me, and he got the sheriff involved.
Well, my law enforcement.
Well, we had bad law enforcement, and she just got fired, so we're good now.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I'm getting an echo. I needed *6 here real quick, and you guys can hit *6 and you guys can talk again. I just had to get rid of that echo. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue. Yeah, mine started with the DA across the street. He was an alcoholic that was recovering and didn't like my lifestyle, I guess. Are you still here, Michelle? Go in *6 to continue talking. Like I said, the cat rescue's out of money, so I got somebody hooked up for that. G.G. Gardner. We're going to have a Christmas party on December 25th. Michelle, I hope you'll be there. Are you there, Michelle? Well, that didn't go over well. So we're having a Christmas party on December 25th. It'll be from 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time until 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope you'll be there. It's fantastic. Anybody out there? Laura, are you still here? That's odd. Oh, I see Chippy's on the screen. Chippy is caller 00's dear. Next thing is people get depressed during the holidays. If you know somebody that needs to talk to someone, try 988. Please use *67. Don't give them your phone number and your information. Just if you need to talk to someone, if you're depressed or if you're having a moment. And of course, you can bring up the targeting and tell them about the Havana syndrome and enlighten them. So 988 is the new national hotline to call if you're feeling depressed and want to off yourself, and we don't want that. So try 988. I would do it if I had to. I have a doctor on call, but if I didn't have her, I would use it. But of course, I'd block my phone and not give my personal information. I'd probably not even use my phone. I'd probably go use a payphone somewhere, because you don't know what's on the other end of that. Anybody want to talk? It's *6. What happened to the person that's new? Are you still there? This is Chris, DJ Chris. Open mic. Does anybody have any topics that they want to talk about? Open mic is now. You can talk on the mic now if you'd like to speak. It's open mic. Okay, next topic is TI movie night. Everybody that's a TI has to have a movie night, and your movie night, if you decide to accept this, is about grounding. There's a grounding 1-hour film on my TI Club 3 Twitter page. It's 1 hour. It's a great film, and it talks about the daughter that's sick and the wife of someone who was an activist got sick out near some ocean event, and of course tries different methods, and the grounding seemed to be extremely successful for the child and for the mother. So it's a must-see video. Grounding they do show it scientifically proven to work. Also, there's a second video I posted from a guy in Canada who's a comedian, and he uses an actual meter and shows even on cement that you get grounding effects. I don't get as much grounding effect on cement as I do on the grass, okay? And that's a revisit video, a revisit. Okay, open mic. Anybody want to talk? Okay, it's TI Book Club time. TI Book Club. Anybody here for the book club? It's TI Book Club time. And the TI Book Club favorite books right now that we're reading in the group, which is book clubs. If you want to join, it's bookclubs.com/TI Book Club /join/ and you can join today if you're watching this on your favorite video platform or through Twitter. Right now we're reading a book by Gail McGuire. I don't think that's her real name, but she's a police officer and sheriff of 20 years who gets all sorts of crazy activity done to her while she's working by commanding officers and co-workers, all because she turned down some guy for sexual advance, and he decided to make her life a living hell. And she's quite thorough in her description, but the best part, there's a little description at the end about how to take care of yourself, the best tips for a TI. So we read that. Right now I'm reading a book about the bio of Robert Gates, by Robert Gates. He's the director of the CIA, and He also was the defense secretary and ran Texas A&M. So he discusses the three different organizations and how they all run the same and how it's important to be open, transparent, and honest with people in your group and listen to people and show up. And don't come into an organization and just try to take it over. You have to listen to people, and the people that run it and the everyday people all the way down to the mailroom, are the ones that know what's going on. So you ask them, and that's what Robert Gates' book's about. I read 100 pages, and it was pretty good. That was recommended by someone in the TI book club, which we now have one new member as of yesterday. So we're at 17. So we're reading a book called Static, and that's Democracy Now!, Amy Goodman, and it's about the media and how the CIA manipulates it. And Wisner's Wurlitzer came up. I talked about that last week, and it comes up again in that book. And that's basically a CIA guy who had connections with everyone in the media, so he played them like a Wurlitzer. He'd have all these phone calls and phone numbers and call different organizations and basically played it like an organ. Not only did they manipulate the media, they were giving the media stories to present. It's open mic, and so we're reading those three books right now. If you have a book that you'd like to suggest, please email me at djchris@targetedwest.com. Open mic, come on in. Of course, earlier I mentioned The Matrix Mind with Len Ber. That's on YouTube. Matrix Mind. At The Matrix Mind with Len Ber. That just got posted on Friday. That's a follow-up to the Concrete video with episode 160 with Danny. I read off of that, old school. Let's finish up the open mic subjects. We did movie night. We revisited the Earth theme. And I said that my YouTube channel is beating out my BitChute channel. So that's it. Open mic. We're going to go open mic now for the rest of the recording. If you want to talk, come on in. And don't forget to buy my book, the Targeted Trilogy book. It's everywhere. There's even used copies of it now. Targeted Trilogy book. Available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Thank you. Targeted Trilogy book by TargetedWest. Open mic. We had a new person in earlier, but I hit *6 by accident, and I should have done it individually, and I blocked everybody off, and they didn't come back. It's 6:43. We have 17 more minutes of recording. We can talk about next week's show. Our show on 12/4 will be about a video by Solaris Blue Raven that someone in the chat room turned me on to, and she's tuned into this mind control technology. And it's about covert warfare, and that'll be the tag for the call, the main topic. will be explaining scalar waves. And I will be doing some more research on Project Pandora and discussing that too. It is open mic. No wonder nobody could talk. Hey, Vay, the operator's broken. Go ahead. It's open mic. Go ahead and talk. Open mic. I had it on lecture mode.
Hi, Chris. You there?
You are. I hear you. Come on in.
How are you? I've been
I'm
trying
good.
to get into you. You had it on mute.
I have a new button I didn't see. Lecture mode. Oh, boy. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Oh, okay. Michelle's
Hello,
back.
everybody. Hey, Michelle. There you are.
Hi, here I am. I wondered what was going on.
No, it was dummy me.
Yeah.
I had it in the wrong mode. You'd think
It
after
happened.
35 shows I'd figure it out, but they've put a lecture mode in. I haven't seen that before.
Oh, wow.
You guys free to talk amongst yourselves, please.
No, I just wanted to see if you guys. There was I believe his name was Michael F. Bell, and I saw him on Colorado's gang stalking. There's a group out called Colorado Gang Stalking, and they did an interview with this gentleman, and he's written a couple of books too, but he was really phenomenal. His talking and everything. I don't know if the host really believed in this before he talked with her, but by the end, by the tone in her voice, I kind of figured that maybe she understood what he was talking about, and I think that everybody should maybe take and listen to it. I put it out on Twitter.
Yeah, what's your Twitter handle?
Can you say the name
Charlie,
of the... Sorry.
And by the
Twitter,
way, Mike Fitzhugh-Bell is someone I read his book. He's in the book club. He's very legit. Go ahead with your handle, please.
Yeah, he is. Charlie Bichette.
Okay, very good.
And
thank you.
Could you say the name of the video again?
Michael F. Bell. And the thing is that between our Chris and Mr. Bell, and it seems just like more and more books are hitting the stores on this stuff. And I think if we just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, eventually somebody will get the idea. It'll the normal or the common citizen will start to understand and pay attention to what's going on with this.
Where can I find that Michael Bell article or podcast or whatever?
If you Google Colorado gang stalking.
Okay. I'm in Colorado.
Oh, are you really? So am I.
Oh, you are?
So, yes, ma'am, I am, and I've wanted to get a group together here so that we can take and eventually, when it gets big enough, go picket not Fitzsimmons. I'm sorry, the Shriver Air Force Base down in the Springs. It seems like they're a huge part of society's problem down there. And I can tell you that I know a gentleman who actually was attacked at Denver DIA, the airport there, and it left him paralyzed in his left leg, knee down. So, right. So, I think if we start at something like that where we can get enough people to look, pretty strong, we could go down there and picket that Air Force base, and I don't know how we'd get hurt. I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm always thinking.
Mhm.
So, like I
So you said Google Michael F. Bell?
Yeah, right, Michael F.
And
Bell.
Okay.
And he has also, like Chris, he's got a couple of books written. And then there was some other gal.
How do I find the Colorado gang stalking thing?
I'm sorry, I've got a really bad cold. You just Google it. You Google Colorado gang stalkers. Are you familiar with the internet? I know, some people aren't, so I'm not being wise.
With Colorado gang stalking.
Right, and he did an interview with them, and I was really impressed by his interview.
Yeah, he did. Wrote a very good book too. It's in the book club. We like it.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic, so I really don't read much, unfortunately.
I think it's the invisible. It's called The Invisible Crime. It's green.
Yes, that's what he said.
Oh, that's
it's an invisible crime. Go read that. I have it in the book club. Must read.
Yeah.
Huh. But yeah. So, do you join Chris every week?
Me?
The one from Colorado? Yeah, the lady from Colorado.
I just was trying to dial somebody else's call who said that she was going to have David Rubel on tonight. But I didn't have the wrong. I have the wrong.
That's legal lady. Legal lady has a call here. I don't know what her ID is yet, but she has a call at the same time as mine.
I couldn't get through.
I wonder what happened. The one that David Rubel was supposed to be on.
Did you get on her call?
I'm sorry.
Were you able to get on her call at all?
No, I'm here for Chris. I'm on the right line here.
I don't. Nobody that I know has been on there, but somebody tried.
I tried just to see if I could hear David Rubel or ask him questions, but first it just said the host has not arrived, and then it didn't work out for me. I tried several times, but I didn't know if I had the wrong time or the wrong numbers or what. But I'm glad to be on.
Before. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Just happened, last week, as a matter of fact. But so you're not a targeted individual then, or you are?
I definitely am.
Okay. I was going to say spread the word.
Yeah, you come to the right
place. And I have a ton of gang stalking. So that sounded like it piqued my interest, the Michael Bell thing. But so these calls, it's horrible. I try to have moments of happiness, but it's just what's going.
Well, they
and
also,
it out of you. I missed the beginning of the call, and Chris was saying like something's coming out in the open, or it's all out in the open. I didn't know what he was talking about.
Well,
did you get that?
Yeah.
I'm recording the whole show. You can watch it on YouTube tonight, or actually tomorrow morning if you want. I'm on YouTube. Just look up Targeted West DJ Chris, and I'm on there.
Okay. All right.
And you can rewatch the whole first hour. Yeah, I always broadcast it for posterity for you guys.
Well, am I an hour late?
I do 2 hours every Saturday, Sunday.
What time does it start, and what time zone are you in?
I'm in Pacific Standard Time Zone, California, and I start at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Sunday.
Okay. Also, something weird was our time didn't change, I didn't think, but other people's time did change, and now Colorado time is the same as like Arizona, and the whole time thing is super strange.
I wish I get
I'm
rid of
not
is it
sure
where
what
you're
that's about. She's in Colorado. She asked you where you were at. Well, what time zone you were in?
I'm
from. We're in mountains because we're both from Colorado. We're in mountain, so it actually comes on 7 o'clock. It actually comes in 7 o'clock our time.
Okay. 8 o'clock my time, Central.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, you said last week that you. Hey, Chris, you said last week that you broke numbers.
I did. We had the world's record amount of people in the call last week. Isn't that wild?
Wow. How many?
74.
Wow.
And we even had a group before. I had a group before that came in. It was a group in their house that came in to talk to me, and she was talking to me while they listened in the house. So it actually started at 5 that day. I'm just happy that you guys are happy with the call, and this is the format, and I'm, letting you guys talk more and be, talking about your experiences, and that's the way it should be. And I'm just glad to be here for you guys.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're all here.
Amen, and we made it another week.
Oh, we did. I've gotten to where, because I reach it within myself to meditate and grasp that inner strength, and I laugh at them now and tell them what a joke they are and how cowardice they are hiding behind their shields like that. I mean, that's
what Solar Blue Raven or whatever her name is does, laughs at them. That's what I do too. I ignore them.
Yeah. I mean, they don't stop, but that and the music and they don't like us laughing. They want us to be sad and withdrawn and not do anything. They want to control us.
That's what it's all about, yeah.
Yeah. And I did let them do that for a while, where I quit doing everything, and didn't contact friends and stuff. But I'm reaching back out and back in touch with old time friends, and getting ready to get some things done that I've let them keep me from doing. And I'm tired of living like this, and tired of that they brought me down to having nothing and being broke.
Amen. I've been there. I'm coming out of it now myself. I had to file bankruptcy.
Good. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I was a landlord. I went from landlord to filing bankruptcy.
Oh, goodness.
Like a plane crash.
They do that to a lot of people. Wow.
Yeah, well, I got through it.
Yeah. Good for you. Yep, I'm stronger than they think, and they thought I was an easy target. A single widow, senior citizen, living alone.
Yeah, me, a senior citizen too, who's got a different lifestyle.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad this call's turned out good. I'm going to end the recording in 2 minutes. So if you're watching me on you guys can keep talking. I'm going to end the recording in 2 minutes.
Okay.
So if you have anything to say to the audience out there, get it out now in about 2 minutes, and then we'll just have open mic, and you guys can keep talking. Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to say, people that are not aware of this, educate yourself. Google things. Read everything you can on V2K, on organized gang stalking, because it's a real thing, and we need to make awareness people that don't know about it. And I'm going to print out things and put it out there, hand it out, post it everywhere I can think of.
Perfect.
That's all I have for now.
Thank you for that. And thank you for watching me on YouTube or BitChute or archive.org for posterity. Thank you for watching. We're going to be ending the video in a few minutes. This is DJ Chris, of course, and of course you get to keep talking. I'm just going to shut this off in a minute, and it's now 7 o'clock.
Thank you, DJ.